we're going to talk about some formal symbols used in set notation. So we've got three sets that we are looking at: set A, set B, set C. So set A are just the first 5 letters in the alphabet. Set B are vowels, sometimes Y. And set C is, well, figure out what set C is. And so we've got these 3 sets. We'll use those to look at the following different notations. So all of these right here. Okay, so for the first one, this symbol means is an element of. So we can say something like this. A is an element of set A, and which means that A exists in set A. We can also say that A is an element, and remember, element just means one of the things in a set. A is also an element in B, but if it's not an element, we say A is not an element in set C. Okay, element of. A subset, what we can do is we could say, sometimes, when we've used this language before, a subset is just a smaller set taken from elements of a bigger set. So we could say that BC is a subset of A, because I took 2 elements from A, so the elements have to come from A, and that makes them a subset. I could also say that ME, or any combination of M, I, K, and E, is a subset of C. It gets a little confusing, the subset symbol and the C symbol, so we just need to be careful. So that's a subset. If we put a line through it, like we have here, the line through it just means not a subset of. So an example, M is not a subset of B, because, and let's put brackets around it, because M is not contained in B. This symbol here means it's a subset of and equal to. So we could say MIKE is a subset of and equal to set C. Subsets. Union, this is a really important idea, and I think for this it might be helpful for us to draw a Venn diagram. So I imagine most of you have drawn a Venn diagram before. If we think about set A and set B, well, they share a couple different elements. What do they share? They share A and E. So we could think about writing A and E in that shared space, and A also has B, C, D as elements, and B has I, O, U, and Y. When we're talking about a union, we mean that the element has to occur in A or in B. So A union B equals, well, what that's going to be is A, B, C, D, E, everything from A and including the things from B. I, O, U, Y. So when we're talking about union, what we mean is just take all of these elements and add them as one. Intersection is a little bit different. The intersection is looking at what they share. It means and. So if we were to look at, let's say, set A and set C, well, what do they share? The only thing they share is an E. And A has the other letters, A, B, C, D, and set C has M, I, K. Now remember, each one of these lowercase letters is an element from the sets A or B or C. So when I'm talking about A union C, what we're looking for is what elements are in both A and in C. And so that is just E. The next symbol is an interesting one. It means not in that set. So let's imagine, let's get really creative here. And we've got A and B and C. So what do they all share? Well, they all share an E. And A and C also share, oh, that's it. So this space here is what A and C share, but not B. And in here, that's the space that's shared by C and B. And what do they share? They share an I. And in this space, this is what A and B share. So A and B share an A. And then what does A have left? It has B, C, D, and B has left, well, it's already shared, it's A, E, and I, so it has O, U, Y, and C has M, K left over. So, if we were to say A and B and C, that would be, so that's looking at what do they all share, so that would be this in here. However, let's think about this. What if I said A union B union C, which is all letters, joined with all things that are not A. Oh, interesting. So what that means is it says, let's take all of the letters, A, B, C, D, E, all the vowels, and whatever's left from my name, but don't include anything from A, because it has to be not A. Well, what that is, that space is just this, what do B and C share? Through their union. So that would be I, O, U, Y, M, K. Because those are all of the letters that we have between A, B, and C, and then subtracting away all the letters that are A, because we are saying that it must include all of the not A's. Let us consider this last case, which is the empty set. And the empty set just means a set with nothing in it. So for our empty set, let's imagine that we were looking at C intersect D. So we're looking for the common elements in between C and D. And you notice that they don't share anything. So we say that since C, the elements in C aren't shared with any of the elements in D, we say that this is an empty set, meaning that there are no elements in this set. That's it.